What did Dispatch say while playing Riichi Mahjong? My hand stinks, oh brother, and we'll soon discover this Riichi is not worth chasing. We can choose to suffer, or we can fold another. Our cowardice we're embracing. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name is Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Yusong, what is that song? It's a song called... It's a song. What am I, Long Island posting? It's a song called The General by Dispatch. Now, I feel like most people don't know that song. That song comes from a cultural sphere that's like, you ever been to Woodstock, man? And that's kind of where I grew up in upstate New York, okay? Kind of like a slightly crunchy vibe. But for the people that know that song, number one, you're legally obligated to drop a comment in the comment section. And number two, the people who know that song. You just got activated like a sleeper agent because all those lyrics, the original lyrics, have been implanted into your hippocampus the same way that they've been implanted into mine. Welcome back. This is a Riichi Mahjong video, and I can't deny this. I'm feeling good. Michael Bublé posting. I'm feeling good. We're going back into the Jade Room. And let's see. Let's see if we go another 18 games without another first place. As we load in today, let me just say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. BNCYLSHI. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I just said the letters. I do feel like I learn a lot from watching you while being entertained at the same time. I take the game more seriously now and think about why I'm making certain choices over others. You're a cool dude. Thanks very much for the consistent uploads. I don't know how to end this comment. Bazinga. Yeah, That's a perfect way to... What do you mean you don't know how to end a comment? That's the perfect way to end that. Thank you so much for the kind words. Check your PayPal, by the way. Check your PayPal. Thank you so much for the kind words. And I want to take this quick moment to shout out all the patrons. Welcome to Andre. Thank you so much for supporting me. I sincerely appreciate it. Patreon.com. Link is down below in the description. Patreon.com? Yeah, I'm going to take you to the homepage of Patreon. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, the shout out that you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. So thank you so much for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. It sincerely means the world to me. I could pawn, but I think it's a little antsy. It's a little antsy to be pawning right now, and I don't think that we need to. I genuinely don't think that we need to. We have enough peasies in our hand. We have enough pairs in our hand. I don't think we need to keep that 5 of bamboo for a 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. I just don't think that that's necessary. What do I want to draw into? I think the nut draw is a 6 of... Okay, never mind. Left Lord's gonna call Riichi. I mean, it's a little bit painful, right? Oh my god, am I gonna deal with the red dragon first discard? Okay. Luckily, we prevented the minute 3 crash out into the video, but you never know, it could still happen. I'm probably gonna fold here with the 8 of characters, but you never know. Left Lord could cut a 4 of characters. They could cut a 5 of circles, so I'm gonna try to stay a little bit frosty. But if push comes to shove, you already know this. We're gonna be folding, folks. We're gonna be folding like it's our first day working at Abercrombie. We're gonna be making sure all the displays are neatly. Oh man, I'm still gonna fold. My hand is not close enough to Tenpai. If that tile got me into Tenpai, if this 8 of characters got me into Tenpai, then I would chase the Riichi. But we're not, and we still have to discard like a bevy of dangerous tiles in order to get there. Yeah, we're not gonna make some boneheaded decisions in East 1. Are you kidding me? Why am I even entertaining the idea of pushing this in? This is Riichi Mahjong. It's not marbles on stream. There are rules, okay? There are rules, and our playstyle could impact a lot. So, could probably also cut 3 of bamboo and 2 of bamboo, just because, you know. Oh, okay, all right. Dora is a safe tile. The 4 came out early. I don't think that you would cut a 4 early if you had a 4-4-5 shape, so, or a 3-4-4 shape. I think you would try to keep that for as long as possible. Well, we'll see. If we have to go out on a limb, we can start cutting some of these more dangerous tiles. But if we don't have to, right? If we can continue. If we can continue just playing Genbutsu style, which is the sequel to Gangnam Style. Hang on. Are all the 7s gone? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 7s are gone. I'm gonna go with the 2 of Ambu. I just believe in the early discards more than I believe in this. Yeah, you know, it's still probably an okay tile, the 8 of circles. All the 7s are gone. No one can have a 6-7. And then it's really unlikely that someone has a pair of the 8s because we see 2 of them. But someone else is going to have to make that first decision, you know, because there is a world where they could have had a pair of the 8s and a pair of something else. So, Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I do. This is a little unusual, but I have something a tiny bit more serious to talk about at the start of today's video. About a month ago, right? It's a week into. It's a week into November at this point. About a month and a little bit more ago, my partner and I broke up. Okay. I'm laughing not because of, you know, I'm just laughing because of the timing, I guess. Wow, that's impeccable. Thank you, Yostar, for making this a little bit easier. So the reason why I'm telling you, and in an ideal world, like I wouldn't like talk about this on the internet at all. But the reason that I'm telling you is because it should come as no surprise that for these videos, it's an equal mix, or maybe sometimes not so equal, but it's a mix of talking about Riichi Mahjong and also like, you know, telling you about my life and hopefully interesting anecdotes and hopefully interesting anecdotes. Stop, Yusong, with the hard sell. Oh, please. But you know, so I don't. There's not a corner of my personal life that I wouldn't turn over for a funny story. But it's obviously not that simple. Oh no. I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. We would love to see a 7 of Bamboo. I can't believe I'm talking about Riichi Mahjong in the middle of this. So yeah, we were dating for roughly like 5 years, and so I hope it's, oh god, okay. Well, I'm gonna fold again. I'm absolutely gonna fold again. Like my hand is nothing, right? It's Riichi Pinfu at the best. Wow, thank you, Yostar, for making this so easy. And here is a thing. If you are going to leave a comment that is disparaging towards her or me or anyone, I'm just gonna ban you forever from the channel, and just no questions asked from me. You know what I mean? Yusong, why? How am I supposed to know if my comment is weird or not? How am I supposed to know whether it's inflammatory? If you're asking that, that's a good sign that it probably just don't then. Just like don't. It's a beautiful thing, the ability to and I feel like a lot of people on the internet, luckily, I don't think there's a lot of this thinking in this community, but I think a lot of people on the internet have just forgotten that you can choose to say nothing. Anyway, okay, chasing Riichi, Crouching Tiger, chasing Riichi. I mean, neither of them are waiting with a 2-3. If they got me with a 1 of characters, then that's just like horrific, but that's also okay. I really don't want to deal in, but we don't have a lot of safe tiles left. Please just deal in. Oh my god. Someone bail me out right now. Someone bail me out like I'm playing Vernada in League of Legends. So yeah. I don't want to like, and why did I wait so long? I think, you know, I think we just needed some time to kind of get our bearings before telling everyone. Like, I didn't want to be like, you know, day 1 and then just tell everyone and then it's online and stuff. So, and yeah, I think I started saying this earlier, but you know, it's a long relationship. You're still gonna care about the other person, kind of no matter what. And you know, there was like no betrayal or anything. Like, I think, to put it succinctly and to talk about this delicately, because, you know, I can choose to publicize things about my own life, but I don't want to like say things that I don't have ownership over. I just think that we weren't, it just wasn't working. I think we really wanted each other to be, you know, the person, and we were trying our hardest. Like, both of us were trying so hard, and I believe that like in every single bone in my body, but it just ended up not working out. And I realized that, like, you know, I would hear other people talk about relationships and they'd be like, oh, it just didn't work out, and I'd be like, oh, cheap cop-out answer. But I think this time I'm like, damn, unfortunately it just that answer kind of makes a lot of sense to me. So yeah, that's the news. I am okay. She is okay. We're both doing okay. And thanks for your understanding and for your decorum and for your kindness and for your understanding. It is again, like, the only hardship was kind of being like, well, I don't want it to I don't want to accidentally say something like too early or something. And also, like, I'll just say, like, it's a Christmas miracle that there were no lapses in uploads during this time. And I'll also just say this to paint like a clear picture. It was a strange breakup in that I think we both handled it really thoughtfully and just kind of like cried with each other for a week. Probably one of the hardest weeks ever, but you know, that we're on the other end of that now. And yeah. So if you're like, oh, why has Yusong been a little weird lately? Oh, is Yusong wearing a new cologne? No, it's loneliness. No, I'm okay. I genuinely, that's a joke, but I also, like, I'm very grateful. No joke that I've had my improv class just so that I'm out of the house. Like, for example, last night, you know, with some people from the class, hang on. Gaming? Am I seriously about to game? I'm not cutting the Dora, but I am calling Riichi because this hand is Riichi Red 5 Dora, right? Yeah, this hand is awesome. This hand is awesome. Could have waited one turn maybe to see if this hand improves, but I'm not sure if this hand improves. I think I'm just going to call a late game Riichi because I really don't want to fold this hand, and I really want, like, the bizarre chance. JoJo's bizarre Riichi. Just, oh my. I wonder if Maka liked that Riichi. I wonder if Maka liked that. This is so what a conversational and emotional whiplash. East 1, repeat 3, repeat 2 maybe? Riichi decision. Riichi Patsu Sumo Dora Red 5. No Oradora. Oradora would have been nasty. Oradora would have bumped us up to a 12k Hanemon, but I'll take an 8k Mangan. Left Lord, I mean, they kind of got a huge lead in the previous rounds, but maybe if they have, like, the worst game of their life, we can get back into it. Should have cut the 1 of Bamboo. I know that the North Wind and the West Wind don't do anything for us, but when you have a 1 and a 4, or a 6 or a 9, you want to cut the 1 and the 9 respectively. Just because they're really redundant. Like, for example, last night it was really nice and cute that a lot of us, like, and I don't go out to bars. Like, really I don't go out to bars. I don't drink. Drinking makes my skin itchy, and that's not a joke. It's just real. But, like, after the class, because it was our, you know, you do your last class, and then this week coming up, there's, like, a little graduation show, and no one's invited because I'm scared. Number 1, doxing myself. Number 2, you know, it's a class show. I don't think, like, it's, you know, I'm just, you know, anything can happen. You know what I mean? And I mean that parentheses anxious, not parentheses complimentary. But I think I also do have a lot of trust in the other people in the class. It's not like I'm like, oh no, or whatever. No, it'll probably be fine. But you never know. You just never know with this type of thing. Okay, I mean, this is gaming, and so this is gaming, and so this is Christmas. I mean, this is 4 pairs. I do have to consider, like, the fricked up world where we go into a 7 PZs moment, a 7 pairs moment. I don't really want to. I think I want to draw into a 6 or a 9 of circles, followed by a 6 or a 9 of circles. Now, that's a little interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a little bit interesting. I could go Tanyao, right? Shohei Otanyao. Okay. little Shohei Otanyao. Oh, Yusong, your show is going to be great. Ah, thanks. I appreciate it. Crossover with the Riichi. That's fricked up. This is my dealer seat, and it's my birthday, and I'll cry if I want to. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Drawing into a 6 or a 9 of circles makes this hand go oingo boingo. This is good. This is genuinely good. This is great, actually. Left Lord loses a little bit more of their lead, and we don't have to pay out the dealer penalty. It's perfect. This is genuinely perfect. So, Left Lord, why don't you donate some points to Right Lord, and then we can say it's water under the bridge. You know, you winning a lot early. Don't sweat it if you felt guilty about doing that. We went to a bar, and then we saw a show, so I'm, like, genuinely so grateful that I was just, you know, just able to, like, get out of the house. Hang on, what the frick is happening? I have 4 pairs in the character suit right now. I could go for a half flush. I know it's wild, but we do have 4 shapes here. Wow, what? I'm 1 tile away from 7 pairs. But I think I want to go Green Dragon half flush. We can accept 2 copies of the Dora. We can even go all triplets. Green Dragon half flush, all triplets for a natty Mangon. I think we chi or whatever though to get into Tenpai if we can. And now it's a little bit awkward, right? That chi might not have been great, but now we can pawn into the 7 or the 8 of characters. It's a little bit awkward if we draw into the Dora. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea what happens if we draw into the 6 of characters, but we'll figure that out together. You know what I mean? We'll figure that out together. We can draw into a 6 of characters and then like a 4 of characters or something. That would be kind of nice. Get to wait on a 6-9 in the character suit. All right, this is a little bit weird, but now here's the thing. If I draw into a 3 or a 4 of characters, like we were just talking about, we might be able to wait on the Dora. I will pawn here just to be in Tenpai instead of not being in Tenpai, and we will look at East 3 Chi decision because I'm not sure this 2, 3, 4 Chi was right. I think holding out for all triplets, I mean, it's greedy, right? People are going to want to keep their 7s and 8s. It's not like we have a good all triplets hand where it's just like 1s and 9s and just like, you know, tiles that are likely to come out. We have good tiles. They're all close to the Dora as well, so it's a little freaky. We can also draw into 6 of characters and single tile York it for the 5 of characters. I don't think that's necessarily correct, but it is something that we can do for a little bit more value. I mean, that is nice, right? Green Dragon half flush DZ for a Mangon versus Green Dragon half flush only. It's not a bad 3-hunt hand, but getting to improve our score that much, oh man. Yeah, and we can still draw into another, I don't know, another 7 of characters or another 6 of characters. This is a little greedy. This is definitely a little bit greedy, but call me an Ariana Grande B-side, because baby, you got lucky, you're rocking with the best, and I'm greedy. That's just an Ariana Grande lyric. I will say this, when we went to the bar, I was genuinely so nervous. I don't like, bars really intimidate me, in the sense that, like, I just haven't been to a lot of bars. It's loud, there's people there. I get scared in bars or in restaurants, and this is not a meme. I'm not exaggerating. I'm scared because, like, I feel like a bar and a restaurant is like there's some kind of social code. Like someone might ask me for something that I won't be able to provide. Like, I don't know. Like someone could just like start talking to you or something. I don't know. It's a scary environment for me. It is genuinely scary. Take a nice little 79 hundo hand though, and that's ridiculous. Like, do you remember a few oh my god, do you remember a few moments ago when Left Lord was like, when Left Lord had the greatest hand that you've ever seen in your entire adult life, that, and they had 50,000 points? Now the game, like, we could win, like we could genuinely win, and I'm not just coping out my wazoo. I'm like, you know, it's real facts. But I think I realized that, like, you know, just being in that bar and laughing with people, like, I think that's my version of touching grass. Like, I think touching a blade of grass does very, very little to me. I know that nature's good. And by the way, I think I con here. I think my hand is so good that conning here is not bad. We have a decent chance for after a con. I mean, con would allow maybe a crossword or a right lord to get back into this game, and of course, I don't want that to happen. But I think we also kind of gotta, I mean, it's not a terrible chance, and if we get something awesome, if we get one more Dora, if we get after a con, then that's really, really good for us, right? We might be able to hugely overtake Left Lord. It's a weird decision. I wonder what Maka thinks. I mean, Maka's a sick little freak, and we all know this, so they might want to play, like, super aggressively, especially when we're in Tenpai and we have, like, you know, 4 tiles on one side and 4 tiles on the other. I like this weight. It's not close to the Dora. The tiles might come out. It doesn't look like character tiles are specifically in vogue right now. So I don't hate the idea of a 7 of characters coming out. A lot of apes. All my apes. Most of my apes kind of gone. Sorry, Left Lord. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. But I have to run the freaking pants off of you. That sounded, it got a little weird. But we'll take this 3-hunt banger. 3,900 points. Don't spend it all in one place. And now we're genuinely in the lead. That's like remarkable. That's genuine. Yo, Star, someone out there is looking out for me today. Huge. Thank you so much. Check your PayPal. That's absolutely huge. Eastman not doing anything for us today, and we don't have like super redundant tiles. Don't get me wrong. I don't love the shapes that we currently have, but we'll figure it out. Dora is the 3 of circles. Maybe I should have kept the 1 of circles. I saw the Dora immediately after I made that discard, which is embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs for a verse, no album out. Maybe a little 7 pairs action can be brewing. I don't think this is all triplets. I think for all triplets, you need like the moments where I like going for all triplets are like you have 3 pairs and then a completed triplet already done. And that even then I'm like, eesh, you know what I mean? Like, unless you have a triplet of the Dora or something, I just don't like going for all triplets. I think this might blow your mind if you're new to Riichi Mahjong, but a triplet is much harder to complete than a sequence, right? Like a sequence, what the frick? What the frick is going on here? I don't know. This is not Tanya, right? I mean, I could just cut the 5 of bamboo. It was recently discarded. I mean, I don't feel good about this. I genuinely don't feel good about this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can't be Tanya. It needs to be something. I don't know about that 5 of bamboo discard. I think, yeah. Giga Punish. The Giga Punish. South 1. The Giga Punish is real. 5 of bamboo. But this is like a tricky hand, right? Like I want to be able to complete these. Anyway, I don't mean to blow your mind, but like we're trying to complete a triplet. There's only 2 tiles left that we can complete it with. Whereas if you have a double-sided weight, there's 4 tiles on one side and there's 4 tiles on the other. It's much easier to complete a sequence than it is a triplet. Okay, hang on. What is the least likely triplet to have happen? Okay, 8 of circles is literally impossible. Do I call Riichi here? No, it's so bad. What do I want to draw into? Show me like another 7 of characters so that we can turn this pair of the 8s into a 7-8 double-sided banger. That would feel really good. Show me a triplet of the 1s or the 9s. The 1s of the character, one of the character suit or the 9 in the bamboo suit. Again, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? This hand is so bad. I might even fold this hand. Like I think that a Crosslord has the best hand at the table. They have 2 completed sets, and it looks like they have a half flush in the circle suit, so it could contain 1 or 2 copies of the Dora. If they have this, I'm willing to let them have it. Like, especially because, like, if they sumo, Left Lord pays out the dealer penalty. And this feels like it could be a Mongon. So they go down 4K, I go down 2K. I'm genuinely okay with that. And I don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers. So I'm going to try my absolute darndest to fold right now. And we are legally unallowed to throw any circle tiles. I think what I just said is going to happen. I think they just sumoed a Mongon. Yes, they did. And so Left Lord, this is a Hanemon? No, it's just a Mongon. Left Lord goes down 4K and I go down 2K. This is honestly, we are getting super lucky. Just the way that like we're rolling the bones right now. Wow. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes. Okay. We might go half flush. We might not go half flush. It really depends on what we draw into. More honor tiles, I think, okay. I mean, that's kind of nice. Maka hates it when you go half flush and your hand is just garbage. But now we have 4 shapes, kind of, right? If you squint 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you have 4 shapes, you can go for a half flush, right? It's not like I don't think we're going to cheat that one. That one's just a little too, it's a little too antsy and like, I don't know. I just don't feel good about that chi. I have no idea what my pair is going to be in my hand. Yusong, your hand is just a loose box of scraps? Okay, I don't come to where you work and call what you're working on a loose box of scraps. But you're right, though. You're absolutely right. I think that, you know, laughing with others is my version of touching grass. I have to keep this. I know it feels bad, but could just be a Tanyo hand. Could be a Pinfu hand. Winning in the dealer seat would be nice. The more that we can pad our lead, the more that we can extend our lead, the more comfortable I'll feel. The Dora getting discarded is honestly good news for me, right? Like, no one pawned the 1 of characters, so at least no one has like the Giga Nuts. And Rylord is willing to cut the Dora too, so I'm really happy about this. In the dealer seat, sensing that no one's hand is that valuable, that's like a freaking dream right now, folks. It's an absolute dream. Again, not sure if we're supposed to be going for the half flush. I don't think so. I think this is literally just Tanyo. I'm going to cut the Dora as soon as possible. I don't want to deal in with that later. Pawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't hate this pawn. I think it's a little antsy. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 4 shapes in my hand. What the frick am I? Oh, if I treated the 3s as a pair and then this is a double-sided weight, then I have enough shapes in my hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that today. I think that, you know, if we get to exhaustive draw and the dealer seat just swings around to somebody else, I'm okay with that. Like, is there a chance that we could still lose this game? Yeah, absolutely. But I also think there's a pretty good chance that we win this game. Yeah, it's 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't. That's really good. Southwind? I feel like I'm going to deal in with the Southwind later. Let's get rid of it now before it gets us into trouble. I think now I can start pawning and chiing. Like, one... I don't know. I think if we see a 6 of circles, we definitely chi. 5 of characters. Luckily, a safe tile. Luckily, Right Lord just cut a 5 of characters. And seeing shows, I don't know. There's something about that feels very like fish in water to me, you know? I might cut the 3 of I might cut, no, let's just keep all of our options open. We might be able to get into Tenpai here. And if it's not a dangerous tile that we have to throw, and I think this is awesome. We chi here and then we cut the 2. And we're in Tenpai for Tanya. That's so good. 2 of circles, at least it's safe for 2 players, right? And we see some 3s and some 4s, so I'm not super scared of a crosslord. 2 of bamboo could come out. It's been discarded like kind of recently, and a little spicy, but it's been discarded kind of recently. Doesn't seem like the wackiest tile. 5 of bamboo, I would be surprised if someone cut the 5 of bamboo. They would have to have like a ridiculously awesome rest of their hand if they wanted to do that. I'm going to cut 8 of circles, right? It makes no difference to me. It doesn't impact the scoring of our hand at all. And we still remain in Tenpai for the exact same hand, Tanya only. I'm genuinely okay with this. If we don't win this hand, I'm also okay with this. Red Dragon, a little spicy. One of them's been discarded previously. I'm willing to tango a little bit. I'm willing to tango. Yeah. So, oh my God, Leffler is gonna sumo. Hopefully this is not a huge hand. Hopefully this is just sumo only. Oh my God, it is sumo only. Very, very glad that that's how we lose the dealer seat. That's the tiniest pinch of a dealer penalty I've ever experienced. Holy frick! All right, now we want to win. Now we definitely want to win, just to keep the wheels of time spinning. And this is a really nice hand. This is a really, really nice hand. Tanya, red 5 chance. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5 chance. Yeah, weird. I mean, this is we've talked about a lot today. Yeah, I didn't really know how to talk about any of this, but I think it's okay. I think that's pretty good too. Am I really just gonna cut White Dragon? I mean, the two of circles isn't really doing that much for us. I would love to go Tanya. I think there's also a world where we have ice cold veins and we just cut the Dora, deny anybody else the chance to get the Dora. I mean, that's good. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai now. If I draw into 2 of bamboo, we're just freaking in it right now. 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence. Yeah, maybe. Like maybe. I don't love it, but there's a slight chance that it happens. Hopefully, you want to know what I want to draw into? Like another 4 or another 5 of bamboo. Then I can cut the Dora, and then I can open my hand for Tanya. That would feel really good. I don't love this. But now we can draw into a 5 of circles or an 8 of bamboo and also get into Tenpai. We are single tile Yorking it for the 2 of bamboo. But you know, I've seen worse. Have you been subscribed for a while? Like, we've definitely seen worse on this channel. We can still accept 7 of bamboo even if I don't take this 9. It's a little bit awkward, but we draw the 7, cut the 1, and then again we're in a delicious Tanyao situation. Yeah. So I've just been, I don't know, buying a lot of food from Trader Joe's and eating that. So I did go to Trader Joe's this morning. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku is actually possible. Yeah, now I can chi into a 6 of circles and have a valid hand. That feels awesome to see Sanshoku in this hand. I will say this. I've realized that and we never call Riichi here. We never call Riichi here. Sanshoku, red 5, Dora. This is a 5-han hand. And we don't need to call Riichi, and I don't want to give anyone an indication that you need to play safe right now. South 3, non-Riichi. I think this is going to get confirmed by Maka. I just kind of want to gloat a little bit in the sense that of how good this decision is. I might cut the Dora here. I don't know if that's stupid, but they're not waiting with a 2-3 in their hand. They could have 7 pairs or something. I think I'm supposed to fold, but it really hurts. Like, this hand really hurts to fold. But even if they sumo a big hand, we're still in the lead. Like, we repeat South 3, which feels a little bad, but I think we're okay. Maybe the better throw there was the 6 of circles. I mean, maybe Maka hates this fold just because we do have a We do have a Mongun of a hand, right? We have an absolute freaking slapper of a hand. This fold, if you're upset, I think you got some grounds. I think you got some grounds, and I think if you want to do a class action lawsuit on behalf of the believers, you're kind of entitled to that. You're kind of entitled to that. And right, Lude's gonna sumo. They sumo with the 8 of bamboo, and it's a pretty it's a pretty nice hand. Riichi sumo red dragon in the dealer seat, right? It's basically a 8,000 point hand if you squint. So everyone's still in this game, myself included. This hand is not bad. Really would like to draw into an 8 of characters. All of our honor tiles are awesome. Westwind, I'm sorry, but it's not you. If we pair up any of those, that would also feel really, really good. Went to Trader Joe's today, and I've learned that I'm just right now. I'm not in my cooking era. With Riichi Mahjong, sure, I'm in my cooking era, but with you know, just like stovetop, I'm not really in my cooking era, and I think I have a lot of shame about that because in my childhood, my parents would often be like, "You don't know how to cook," and I'm like, "Well, y'all never taught me," and these are unrealistic standards, and so I have a lot of like nonsensical shame about that. But it really manifested itself in Trader Joe's today because I was buying like a million like meals that you can easily heat up on the in the microwave or just on the stovetop. And you know I got that Trader Joe's Japchae in the freezer right now. I cheated there just because I really believe in the Northwind coming out. I just really effing believe in the Northwind coming out. It's not the best ending weight I've ever seen. Like single tile York in it for the 8 of characters isn't good, but I'm like, I want to get to Tenpai faster so that if someone cuts an 8 of characters early, then I want a piece of that. I want to be able to run the ever-loving frick out of someone. Right? And I realized that I was about to check out with only like microwavable meals. And I bought a tin of blackberries just to be like, I'm also getting my fruits. Just because I wanted the cashier to think that I also ate fruit. And I do eat fruit, but I also had a lot of, like, I still had half a tin of raspberries at home. I didn't need to buy the blackberries, but the shame just really got to me. And then immediately as I left the store, even as I was standing in line, I was like, Yusong, who actually cares? Like, who actually cares what anyone thinks about what you're buying at Trader Joe's? That just, like, doesn't make sense. Oh my God. Right, Lord, no. You and me could have ruled the city, Spider-Man. Wow, and they get Oradora too. That's so gross. That's so gross. Okay. So, I mean, now this is a little bit of a tricky hand. If we sumo a 3-Han hand, like a Red Dragon, Red 5. Red Dragon, Red 5, Prevalent Wind. I mean, direct hit on Left Lord is way easier. If we call Riichi, it's also pretty pog. I might be in my enjoying second era. Let's see what happens. The Dora is Red Dragon, Dora, Red 5 is not bad, right? The Dora is the 7 of characters. We literally need it in order to finish our hand, so not figuratively as I'm often speaking in metaphor. But yeah, so we guaranteed to have at least 3 Han in our hand. Maybe more if we draw into... I was literally just about to say, maybe more if we draw into White Dragon. But now this is a little bit awkward. Like, how the frick am I supposed to pawn White Dragon and still have, like a valid hand? You know what I mean? Uh-oh. This is a little bit tricky. I think... Because I'm either sacrificing the Dora or I'm either sacrificing the Red 5. And it's just 1 Han for another. And there's another Red 5. Okay. Now if we draw into, like, a... 6 of characters is my nut draw, is the new nut draw. Because then we have Red Dragon, Red 5, Dora. Or at least a chance for the Dora. I don't think I can pawn this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this? Oh, Christ. 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, Sanshogu. This is a little bit freaky right now. It's a little bit freaky. I don't like that. I genuinely don't like that pawn. South 4, non-pawn, White Dragon. We'll see what Maka has to say about this. And I'm kind of glad that Left Lord is not playing total defense right now, because if that is the case, they might deal into us later. So, you know, a slightly better chance that we can win. Oh my God. Why do I open my mouth? Oh my God. Okay, enjoying second. I mean, Left Lord, they were in the lead for a lot, kind of threw it all away. What am I, a North American League of Legends team? And then we were in the running for a little bit. But I'll happily enjoy second there. I'll absolutely happily enjoy second. By the way, this is way too late into the video, but I just saw One of you sussy bakas subscribed to me on Twitch when I wasn't even streaming, and I have a very specific set of skills. I will find you and I'll thank you. So Tide Kazar, it's not Caesar. It's not Caesar. I thought it was Caesar and it's not. Tide Kazar, thank you so much for the dropping the prime and the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay. East 1, repeat 2, the Riichi decision. This is a weird Riichi. Maka spit on me. Okay, we got the highest grade. I thought that we played good. I mean, it's confirmation bias. The teacher just told us that we were doing well. Okay, we're cutting Green Dragon. And now we're in Tenpai. No, we're not. No, we're not yet. We're cutting the 5 of circles. We're feeling good. And now you love the Riichi. Riichi, red 5 Dora. We still want a chance to win. And it's a little bit spicy, right? Not a lot of character tiles have been thrown. But why the frick not? Our hand is good enough to try to get it. And get it, we did. Right? Yeah. Get it. Okay, here we go. East 3. Chi decision. There was like, yes. We could have had a way more valuable hand, and Maka loves this. Wow, Maka's a little freak, and so am I. They love the Chi. Just get into Tenpai as fast as possible and win this hand. Okay, so it would have been too greedy. We play this like a monster. It would have been too greedy to wait out for all triplets. Awesome. South 1, 5 of bamboo. South 1, 5 of bamboo. Yes. We cut their red 5 because we had a bunch of other like wacky shapes in our hand. But you wanted me to cut. Yeah. Because this is never going to become a triplet. And we have 6 shapes in our hand. And if we draw into a 7, it's not even that good. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's on me. It's genuinely on me. Could have gotten into Pinfu. Like, imagine how good this hand would have been if we did that, draw into the 4 of bamboo, and then cut the other one. And then we'll just like cut up another pair. Me making a fruit salad. And then we'll feel really good about it. We'll feel really good. And then we're 1 tile away from Tenpai in this moment, I think. I don't know. But yeah, we played this a little bit poorly. Just too many pairs, too many cooks in the kitchen. If we had drawn into another pair, it would have made this hand really easy to play. Just go 7 pairs when you have 5. Yeah, but we did not see that, like, I don't know. I'll put this in the LibreOffice document, actually. Like, this is at least a little bit of an interesting moment. I don't know what exactly to say about this situation, but it is something that I need to recognize a little bit more. Kingdom Hearts voice, got it recognized. Okay. 7. I'll just say a 5, 6, 8, 8 shape is fine, but it makes the 8 pair a little bit weaker. For example, if you draw into the 7, it already gets used up by the 5, 6. I think that's the best way to kind of describe this situation. There's probably like a larger lesson to be gleaned here, but yeah, just otherwise the joints in our hand aren't very good. South, and we would love to keep the red 5, right? Just a little bit more value and make our hand actually worth fighting for. South 1, 5 of bamboo, followed by South 3, non-Riichi. I was just gloating here. In no world do they want you to Riichi. In no world. We have a valid hand. It's Sanshoku Sanshoku red 5 Dora. It's a Mangan. If we had gotten it here, if someone would just play like a little bit looser, I think we would have won this game easy. South 4, non-pawn on the white dragon. Yeah, this was a little bit weird. I cut the 8 of circles. They loved that. And then white dragon gets... You wanted me to pawn. I genuinely don't know what I... Oh. Okay, we cut 8 and we cut 9. And we have white dragon, red 5, red dragon. That's gross. That's really good. That's a Mangan. And then we regardless of whether or not we run or sumo, we still get the win. Yeah, just left forward gets there a little bit too quickly for us to have an epic comeback. And this is really lucky for them. Like, had they drawn into a 1 of bamboo, they would have been in permanent Firth in jail. So I'll happily take the second. And again, everyone, thanks for understanding. And if you're worried that your comment is a little bit weird or you're not sure if it's the right energy, again, there's the sacred option of maybe saying nothing. That's going to do it for today's video. I don't mean to be rude about it, but I hope that you can imagine the weirdness in my shoes being on this end of things. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our Patreon, which is the best way to support me, and our VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.